Hello, you are welcome to this channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to be talking on how I make this beautiful crop top you are watching on the screen right now. I'm going to be showing you how I cut and sew it from beginning to the end. So I want you to pay very close attention to this tutorial in details. So the fabric I use for this tutorial is a stretch material and a sample material as well. So this is it. So I'm going to be showing you how I cut and sew it from beginning to the end. So let's get back to work and see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching the channel. So the first thing I did was that I bring out my pattern paper. This is my pattern paper. This is it. I already measure out the breast points, the underbust. The breast point is 9.5. Can you see that? This is 9.5. So the underbust is 12.5, depending on the measurement you are working with. But for this measurement, this is what I'm, and the half length is below the navel, so I use 17. And I already take out the shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 14, then I had half inch to the shoulder measurement, and I use the same thing for the armhole as well. And this is it. This is what we have now. The next thing we are going to do now is to do our shaping for this design. This design we are cutting. So what I'm going to do now, first thing, from the breast point, I'm going to minus half an inch from here. Can you see? Please, I want you to watch this video carefully. From this place, I'm going to measure half an inch. So let's chalk that out. This is my half an inch from the breast point. The half an inch I'm measuring here is from the breast point. Are you getting it? Okay. So I'm going to connect this half an inch to the underbust. So I'm going to connect this from here. I'm going to connect it now. So let's connect it together and see. Can you see? I hope you are getting it. It's very simple. Just follow the procedure and you are good to go, and you will be marvel at the results. So the next thing you are going to do now is to take out my nipple to nipple. You can decide to take out your nipple to nipple first before all this one, but at times I do it like this. At times I take out my nipple to the underbust before I do anything, but this is also okay. So this is my nipple to nipple, which is 7 plus half an inch for sewing allowance. You understand? I added half an inch to the nipple to nipple. So for here now, I'm going to be using half inch and quarter. I'll measure half inch and quarter from this right side. From the left side as well, I'll measure half inch and quarter. Then I'll connect it to the underbust. Let's connect it and see. Connect it to the underbust. Can you see that? Then you're going to repeat the same thing for this place as well. I hope you are getting it. So this place that I'm doing times, we don't need it. We are going to cut it away. You understand? We're going to cut it away. Now, the next thing you are going to do now is we are going to take out our measurements. The person bust is 36. 36 divided by 4 will give us 9. This is the 9. Then I'm going to add 2 inch sewing allowance to it. 2 inch sewing allowance. That is that. Then to the waist measurement, our waist is 28. 28 divided by 4 will give us Then I'll measure this place 1.5. I'm going to return that 1.5 plus my 2-inch sewing allowance. I already added it. Don't forget to add that place back so that by the time you sew it, your clothes will not be too short. Now this one that I'm ruling right here, I'm going to rule it to the armhole. I'm going to rule it to the, you are going to rule it to your armhole. Yeah, rule it to your armhole. So can you see that? So after that, now after you have already taken out your body measurements, the next thing you are going to do is you are going to connect from this place. You are going to connect it to your underbust. You are going to connect a line from that place to your underbust. Are you getting it? Initially, I want to use this armhole cuff to do the shaping, but I decided let me just use my free hand. Let me just use my free hand. So I'm not going to be using this armhole cuff to do that. So let me just remove it. Let me just use my hand straight away. How do you see it? So this is what you are going to have. This is what you're going to have. Can you see that? So this is it. The next thing I'm going to do now, let me cut it out. Let me cut the neck out first. So we are going to cut it out. Yes. Then you stop here. So now, before I go further, before I cut the armhole, let's cut out our neckline. Yes, I already measured 3.5 here at the neckline. For the wideness of the neckline, I shock out 3.5. Then I'm going to cut this 3.5 till this place. This, yeah. I'm going to like rule it out. Let's rule it out. Can you see that? Rule it out. After ruling it out, so I'm going to cut it out. I don't need this. Then my shoulder slant. Let's cut it out. Then to my shoulder slant 1.5, or half inch and quarter rather. Half inch and quarter for the shoulder slant. Let's cut it out fully now. So that is that one. Now to this place, now let's cut this place as well. So this place that I said we don't need, yes, we don't need this. We are going to throw it away. So this, and to this. So this is what we have. So this is what we have. Now, this is the fabric we are using. Like I said earlier, this is the fabric we are using for this tutorial. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to start cutting all the papers on our fabric. We are going to start cutting all the papers on there. Now to this one, now we are going to slash and spread this one just from here. Just cut it like 6 times. You can decide to measure what you are cutting. You can decide to cut 1.5. You can decide to cut 2 inches. Anything you decide to cut, just cut it like 6 or 5 places, just to place it on your fabric as shown. Let's place it and see. So you're going to place it on your fabric like this. Fold the fabric into 2 so that you can cut the 2 together as one. Fold it into 2 so that you can cut it at once. Then I'm going to place it. It's not enough, so it's not enough, so let me fold the fabric again. So I'm going to place the fabric on it and spread it little, depending on how much pleats you want to pleat at the. You want to use this fabric to pleat on it, depending on your choice. So just do it like that. I fold it again because I want it to be a little bit fuller. Then I'm going to cut it out. And this is it after cutting it. I added some inches to it. I added some. You can add to it just for sewing allowance. You know, you are still going to turn it one after the other. You are going to be turning it one after the other. So that's why I added a little bit to it for the joining and stuff. So this is it. So what we are going to do now, we are going to be cutting each one of the fabric. I'm going to be cutting them 2. I'll be cutting it twice because I'm still going to be using the same fabric to turn it. That's what I did. I used the same fabric to turn the material. And this is it. I already joined the 3 pieces together, the side, the side, the left and the right with the middle, and I already turned it. You are going to turn that place, very important. So I already turned that edge, this place. So the next thing we are going to do now, after joining these 3 pieces together, is we are going to, this one I already turned this as well. I already turned this. I already turned it. You are going, since we said we are using the same material to turn it, so I already turned it. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fix this on the main body. You are going to fix it on the main body. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. So let's fix it and see how we fix it. And this is it. This is what I have after joining it. Can you see it? This is it after joining it like that. So you are going to repeat the same thing for the second one as well. The same way you join this one, you are going to join the other one as well. So and this is the second one. I already joined it. So after joining it, this is what we have. This is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to do the back bodies and join them together. So let's do the back bodies and join them together and see how it looks. So you're going to put a pleat here on the neck. And this is it. This is what we have. So the back, I already do the back. I already do the back and I already put my lacing on the back. The next thing I'm going to do now is to join the shoulder. Let's join the shoulder and join the body together. I just want to show the front pattern. It's the front pattern I want to show in this tutorial. So this is the back. I decided to use this lining so that I'll be able to show you that I line it and stuff like that. And this is it. I'm already joining the shoulder. I'm going to join the two shoulders together. After joining the shoulder, I'm going to join the body. And the down part, I just use this to do tutorial. So if you want to put anything at the down part, you are free to put anything. And if you want to, like, I want to put one design at the down part, that's why I don't finish that down part. So this is it. This is what we have at the end of, and this is what we have. Thank you so much for watching this channel. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please don't forget to do so. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. Bye.